Double M Marshall, alive and well. What me say? Easy life for the party. Say easy life for the
True vibes on the True Nation Station, WAC 90.1 FM.
We are back.
We are back inside. It's a Culture Drive. KG Tony P 3 to 6. Once again, just want to say top of the evening, afternoon, sorry, going out to all our listeners. Maybe probably in your cars right now, making your way home.
Yeah.
All right, so we're inside with Marcia Henville, and you know, being someone who has your own show on television, you know, and also coming from Gael, you know, the next question I wanted to ask was, you know, we here at WAC 90.1 FM, and you know, we are the defenders of the culture, defenders of local content, artists, you know, the music,
the shows, everything,
even our icons, you know. And what's your take on the state of, let's say, local content on television in Trinidad and Tobago?
Oh, okay. I started shaking my head before you finished because
the show would have been too short, right?
Yeah. Because no, but I thought you were going to talk about radio because I started shaking my head because it pains me. As an aside,
okay. So what about radio?
Well, it pains me. At least it used to. I don't listen to radio as much as I used to. It pains me that local music is not played as more often. I cannot understand how this could be our country, our artists producing all of this music, in whatever genre, and we don't play it on radio stations. I think it's a crying shame. I don't know. We don't appreciate ourselves because I think we look to foreign as being the standard. Yeah. And the irony is foreign will look to here or places like here and see raw talent and absolute gems, and we don't appreciate that. We don't appreciate what we have. But that's one of my pet peeves. So when I used to do radio, I always played local music. I didn't care who it was. I didn't care. Anyway, TV.
Uh-huh.
TV, you see, the problem with TV is that TV costs money. Television is hugely expensive and nobody wants to invest in it. Very few people want to invest in what it takes to produce a television program series. It takes a lot of money because it is an expensive medium.
Yeah.
And it's just like film, it takes a lot of money. I don't know.
So is it more money when we import some of these series that we'll see on television? Does it cost cheaper to import these series rather than to develop our own?
Very sadly it does. It is a lot cheaper to import is it General Hospital or whatever what is CSI or it's cheaper to import that and play that than it is to say let's produce a program like Point Blank and have it on. It won't generate the same advertising. It's completely different.
Why wouldn't it generate the same advertising? Because I think that in there lies the problem.
Therein lies the problem, is about the advertising. Because corporate Trinidad and Tobago, it seems to me, because I don't specialize in that end of it, but from what I see and what I realize, corporate Trinidad and Tobago will only take a chance on if you're doing really well already. Right. If other people are really on or are already on board. They want to know what's in it for me. Now, obviously, you should know what's in it for you, but if you stress on what's in it for me, as opposed to how can I help develop a product that helps people that is, within maybe my demographic or not, but it develops my country, then it would perhaps have a different slant.
All right. I'm getting that. Sometimes it's so good that people could appreciate what you do. The things that you do. And just from those two, we got two stories right there, real quick. And I think this is the inspiration for you to continue to go on. This is what fuels you.
I guess yes, it is actually, because I'm not comfortable with it. I'm very uncomfortable with it. If I'm really honest with you, I just prefer to just be cool and chill somewhere.
I know
and
that.
Yeah, that really is me. I'm not the front page person necessarily. I have my moments. But I love the fact that people love and appreciate what I do so much, because it fuels me, as you said. It really does. And when you see that you can help somebody and sow a seed for change, for life, that makes such a big difference. Do you know what I mean?
All right. So just making it 10 minutes on the way to 4 o'clock. We just got about 5 more minutes before we shut it down. Before you go, we have something called Culture 9. Yeah, going to give you... Culture 9. That's 9 quick questions. Yeah, the Culture 9.
Quick questions.
All right.
Okay.
Your favorite local food?
I don't know.
Well, we just heard you had a roti.
Yeah, but that's not my favorite.
Right. What's your
No.
favorite local food?
Oh God, talk fast, Mas. Wait. Hold on. I don't know, Baji rice.
Baji rice.
Yeah, Baji rice. Yeah, Baji rice.
Yeah, man.
All right, that's great. Your favorite movie of all time?
God,
It doesn't have to be local, international.
No, sorry, Godfather. The Godfather.
Marlon Brando.
Yeah, Scarface.
Godfather.
Scarface.
Say hello
yeah.
to my little friend.
Yeah, Goodfellas.
But we now-
all
well,
the
again-
mafia movies.
So, Tony, now we see why the person is not scared to go. Is not scared to go out.
Love them, bring
Yeah.
them.
That's movie. Your favorite
Yeah.
TV show?
Modern Family. Oh my
yeah, I love
God, it
Modern
has to be the Modern Family. Sorry, local TV. Even my
That
own
is probably
program.
the problem. You know?
But even my own program, if it were on and Modern Family was on, I don't know.
All right. Your favorite actor or actress?
Ever?
Yeah, what's something that you're into?
Locally,
television stuff?
Penelope
Locally?
Spencer. She is on. She's just amazing. Internationally, so I guess it'd be like Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep. Oh Lord! But Denzel's there too. Male and female. Denzel Washington.
Okay, well, the next question was your favorite local performer.
Penelope.
Penelope.
Penelope's. But Conrad Paris is if it's male as well.
Uh-huh.
Conrad Paris is brilliant. He's awesome.
All right. Your favorite song from Carnival 2014?
Jesus Christ. What are you trying to do? Okay, honestly, I don't really listen to soca much.
You don't listen to soca much?
Not really.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I don't. And
you
if I
listen
do,
to
I don't
Calypso?
remember them. I'm more likely to listen to Calypso. I like vintage and all of that.
So what? So what was your favorite Calypso for 2014?
I
If you
don't-
could remember.
No, I can't. Can I tell you my favorite Calypso, one of them of all time?
All time, go ahead.
Philip, my dear, Sparrow.
Philip, my dear.
Yes,
Mighty Sparrow.
in the bedroom.
Don't start me, because I threatened to sing with you. Again,
Okay.
Oh, well, we could close with that.
Mother.
Your most embarrassing moment as a performer, or do on TV on your career thus far. Maybe on TV something might happen. Something went totally wrong. Interview, maybe a spot that you were going into at you had to run out.
Well, I had to run out. I was ordered out of a community. I never talked about that,
Oh, really?
No, boy, I never talked about that. No, Bandy, who's dead now, I will name him now. From Laventille Road. Got vexed and ordered me out of his community one time, but he didn't order me directly. He ordered me via somebody else. Because, okay, I have a promo, a television promo, and Bandy's featured in the promo. His voice was, not his face, because they never show their faces.
Wow.
Right? And it's talked about how his brother was killed by these people up on the other side, the warring side. And I guess in hearing the promo and in hearing him do the interview with me, the police started on his case. And they were like, oh, so you're a gatekeeper now? Because I call all the heads gatekeepers.
Okay.
Right? For different reasons, but one of the reasons is you have to be able to access a community only through them. So the police were on his case, and he saw me, and I don't know, he'd had enough. I guess he'd had enough of the police roughing him up, so he blamed me.
And you sent someone to say.
He told the other person, he said to them, John, let's say John, I won't say their name, John, I already tell you, don't bring anybody here, right, unless you ask me, And furthermore, I don't want anybody in my space. But he didn't refer to me directly. He didn't look at me.
But you knew.
Oh, it was me. He was talking about me. It was me and John. It was me and John. So I was shocked at first, and I'm looking at John and I'm looking at him because I thought we were good. And I'm like, ooh, my heart started to race. So I thought, I know he was very ignorant. That's
Right.
one of the characteristics. I didn't know if he was out with a gun. I don't know. So I'm like, okay. I said, well, all right. I said, John, he's talking about me. I was just clarifying. And he's like, well, yeah. And everybody's really quiet and they're on eggshells. And I was like, okay, John, well, I go.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Your most memorable moment in your career so far?
Probably the Madhu family, if I think about it. Those two disabled girls who lived in, I don't know, abject poverty is horrible. The most awful circumstances, and because of a kind neighbor bringing it to Giles' attention, we were able to get thousands of dollars from people and corporate and cement and build a home for them. That means everything to me. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Final question. if you were the Prime Minister, if you were elected the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, what would be the first, what would be one of your first, moves that you would make?
Oh my God. And the question is, isn't it? What's the first thing I would do? I would develop the communities. I'd start with there. If you want to erase crime, if you want to deal with illiteracy, if you want to deal with children left unattended after school because their parents are working, if you want to deal with all those things in one fell swoop, if you want to develop sports and athletes, develop the communities. Put all these programs in and develop them, those young people. And stop the next criminal from coming, stop the next little boy from holding a gun.
All right. Anyone has approached you so far to be in politics? You seem a person that maybe you could venture. Yeah.
Me?
Think about it.
I want more tattoos and more piercings, okay? Unless they're prepared to take that on.
Right.
Okay, and not taking out any piercings at all. I'll be an MP. I have a tongue ring.
All right, so before we shut it down, anyone you want to say hi to? Any, last words you just want to share with Trinidad and Tobago at this point?
Wow, I don't know. I think we need, as a people, we need to think straight and think beyond Christmas and Carnival. We need to think about where we're going as a country. We need to demand more from the people who we've elected. That's it. We need to demand it. It's not a favour. Then they're not doing us a favour. You put them there, you have to do what we want you to do. Otherwise, you're out. Simple.
Right.
Yeah, makes sense.
That's great. So once again, just want to thank you for, coming down here to 90.1 FM studio on the Culture
KG.
Drive. And, just continue doing what you're doing because you're doing something that is great, a great service to Trinidad and Tobago. I mean, looked at some clips from the show. And I know it's dangerous, but someone has to do it, and I think you're the right person for that.
Thank you, KG. Really a pleasure meeting you, Tony.
Yeah.
The crew, I don't know who the cameraman is, but I mean, all the family, WAC family, I love you. Kenny, I love you, sweetie.
Okay, so before we shut it down, let's go with the song. 2, 3.
Well, no,
let's get it, Mama.
You said you don't know much, you don't listen to soca anymore,
Not
but
really.
I know you will know this song.
Yes, I know you.
There we go. Carnival for we.
I'm wetting down.
It's a must for me.
I'm wetting down.
Wakes me off my slumber.
What's it? You're wetting down? Or is that what?
Let it go.
I let it go.
Yeah, let it go. You sing what you want to sing. You sing what you want. At least you know the melody. Carnival for we.
I let him go.
It's a must for me.
I let him go.
Wakes me off my slumber.
I let him go.
Tony and Marcia.
I let him go.
It's me time again.
I let him go.
KG bring the pain.
All right.
Find yourself a partner just to ease the pressure. Sing a song. I don't wanna sing no more. I don't wanna walk no more. Tell me what you're waiting for. It's time to get on the floor. I don't wanna sleep no more. I don't wanna walk no more. I want to get in the heat. KG boy, your song is sweet. All about pull up.
Alright, that's all the time we have to Culture Drive. This is where we're going to shut it down. Don't forget we got news up next. All being sponsored by NGC. Keep it locked. We'll be right back.
On the True Nation Station.
True Vibes on the True Nation Station. WAC 90.1 FM.